Good afternoon and welcome to the Ivy League on ESPN. I am Jamie Jett, broadcasting live from Newman Arena on the beautiful campus of Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. Let's get ready for an exciting matchup of collegiate women's gymnastics between the University of Pennsylvania Quakers and Cornell University Big Red. The teams have been announced, and they are both heading to their first event. Cornell is starting on the vaults, while Penn is starting on the bars. Competitors get 2 minutes to warm up, and then competition begins. Welcome back to the Ivy League Network on ESPN. Today's women's collegiate gymnastics is between the University of Pennsylvania Quakers and Cornell University Big Red. Each team has just finished their first warm-up touch of their first event. Starting on the vault for the Big Red is Amy Kruger. Little stumble on those steps, but still a nice vault to open up the competition today. That was Amy Kruger for the Cornell Big Red. Starting the Quakers on bars is Sarah Knepik. Sarah starting on the high bar, a little short on the handstand, but beautiful release move. Nice pirouette into her dismount. That was a great way to start a bar rotation for the Quakers. Over on vault for Cornell, Regina Walton. Again, big hop on that landing. Otherwise, in the air, great form. Good toe point. Legs were kept together. An unofficial score for Cornell on the vault from Amy Kruger was a 9-4. And over at the bars for the University of Pennsylvania, Emma Davies. And this is Emma Davies. Or just release move right back down to the lower bar. Short on that handstand. Up to her dismount, a double tuck. Small step on the landing, but a nice routine for the University of Pennsylvania. Emma Davies. And this is Kate Michelini for the vault. And a great vault. You can see her teammates are excited, helping her celebrate. And next up on bars for Penn, Marissa Laster. Gorgeous handstand. Half pirouette right into her release. Beautiful. Transitions down to the low bar. Setting up her dismounts. Big stop on the landing, otherwise very nice routine. Over on the vault for Cornell University, Cammie Whitaker. Another good vault for the Big Red, although those steps, those landings, those big steps are gonna cost them. And next up on the bars for Penn, Kristen Kuhn. Oh, look at that height on the release move. Just gorgeous. Beautiful dismount, stuck landing. Couldn't ask for much more from Kristen Kuhn. Up on vault for the Big Red, Michaela DiFrancesco. And another nice vault for the Big Red. She had good power from the table. And up for Penn on the bars, Carly Oniki. Little close to the bar. Oh, her toe point is just exquisite. This is just a lovely routine with a great double layout dismount, only a small step on landing. Carly Oniki for the University of Pennsylvania. And on vault for the Big Red is Sydney Beers. Look at that vault! Amazing vault by Sydney Beers. Gorgeous stuck landing. Exactly what the Big Red needed to finish that rotation. And on the bars for Penn, McKaylee Marr. Nice Maloney up to the high bar. Back down to the low bar. Look at that handstand. Double layout dismount with a gorgeous stuck landing. Great routine by McKaylee Marr for the University of Pennsylvania. Exhibitioning on vault for the Big Red, Maddie Solowski. And a great exhibition vault for Cornell. During the meet today, 2 events will be held simultaneously. Each gymnast's score will be flashed at the event and posted on the scoreboard. 6 gymnasts compete for the team on each event, with the top 5 scores counting towards the final score. At the conclusion of each event, the teams will be allowed to put up to 2 gymnasts to perform an exhibition routine that will not count towards the team score. Exhibitioning for Penn on the bars is Alicia Werlin. Oh, struggled on that handstand. Again, short on her handstand, which has caused her to fall, come off the bar. There she goes. Nice full pirouette into a double tuck dismount. Just a small step on the landing. That was Alicia Werlin exhibitioning for the University of Pennsylvania. Penn has one more routine for exhibition. Marigold Garrett. Great release move, immediately back down to the low bar. You can see she's struggling just a little bit to keep her momentum going. A little short on that handstand. But with a gorgeous double laid out dismount. That was Marigold Garrett exhibitioning on the bars for the University of Pennsylvania. And with that, the gymnast will then rotate to next event. We are going to step aside from Newman Arena here in Ithaca, New York. And welcome back to Newman Arena on the University of Cornell's campus. Today's collegiate gymnastics meet is between the University of Pennsylvania Quakers and the Cornell Big Red. Both teams have finished their first rotation. We have Cornell leading with a score of 48.45, and Penn has a score from the bars with a 48.40. Over on the vault, we have the University of Pennsylvania, and Cornell is going to be on the uneven bars. Up first for the University of Pennsylvania on the vault is Alicia Werlin. And Alicia starts the Penn team off strong on vault. Hop on that landing there. Otherwise, nice vault. And on the bars for the Big Red is Kate Michelini. Nice transition from the high bar to low bar. Gorgeous stalled her right into her double back dismount. Step on that landing. Otherwise, a great start for Cornell on bars. And on the vault for Penn is Rose DeBarberi. And a gorgeous vault from Rose for the University of Pennsylvania. Small step on that landing. Otherwise, great form in the air during her vault. Over on bars for the Big Red is Regina Walton. Oh, fell on her release move. Nice full pirouette into a double tuck dismount. Pretty large step on her dismount. That was Regina Walton for the Big Red on bars. And on vault for the Quakers, Marissa Laster. Nice, powerful vault. You could see that in her run as she was approaching the vault. Marissa Laster for Penn on vault. And this is Sydney Beers. She is up next for the Big Red on the bars. Wow, a sky-high release move for Sydney. She transitions down to the low bar. Setting up her dismount. A double layout. Small steps on that landing. Otherwise, absolutely gorgeous routine by Sydney Beers for the Big Red. And for the Quakers on vault, Campbell Marr. Gorgeous. Very nice vault. Campbell Marr for the University of Pennsylvania. And on bars, the uneven bars for Cornell University is Maddie Solkowski. Setting up her release move. Close catch, which is causing her an extra swing, but she stayed on the bars, which is always good. A little short on that handstand. Right into her dismount, a double tuck, small step on the landing. Otherwise, nice routine for Maddie Solkowski for the Cornell on bars. This is Kirsten Belkoff on the vault for Penn. And a beautiful vault. Tons of explosion from the vault table. Nicely done by Kirsten Belkoff. Katie Fitzpatrick is up next on the uneven bars for Cornell. And this is Katie Fitzpatrick for the Big Red. Toe on right into her release. Nicely done. Oh, what a form break. Too much arch. down to the low bar. Full pirouette, right into a dismount, double tuck, little low on that landing. That was Katie Fitzpatrick for the Big Red on the bars. Next up on the vault for Penn is Olivia Van Horn. Oh, gorgeous front vaults. Nicely done to finish Penn's rotation on vaults. Up next on the bars for Cornell Big Red is Melanie Stone. Melanie is struggling just a little bit here. There she goes. Catches her release, but again, she's still struggling. Bunch of extra swings to get her down to the low bar. Full pirouette right into the dismount, a double tuck dismount, the small step on the landing. That was Melanie Stone on the uneven bars for the Big Red. Exhibitioning on the vault for Penn is Emma Davies. And you can see Emma stepped off center there, but as an exhibition vault, very well done, Emma Davies. McKenzie is exhibitioning on bars for Cornell. Oh, a little quick, but still a really nice release move. Down to the low bar. Struggles to get up to that handstand. There she goes. Right into a double tuck dismount. Look at that stuck landing. Nicely done, Laura McKenzie, an exhibition routine for the Cornell Big Red. Cornell has one more routine to exhibit. This is going to be Darby Kent.
Next up on the bars for Cornell, Darby Kent.
Nice full pirouette right down to the low bar. Short on that handstand, small form break, but right into her dismount, double tuck dismount. That was Darby Kent exhibiting for Cornell University on the bars. And with that dismount, the second rotation is complete. The teams are gonna rotate to their third event. We're gonna step aside from Newman Arena here in Ithaca, New York. Welcome back to Newman Arena. This is the Ivy League on ESPN with an exciting dual collegiate gymnastics meet between the University of Pennsylvania Quakers and the Cornell University Big Red. We are watching Kate Michelini start off the Big Red on the balance beam. Oh, stepped off on her side aerial. Not the way you want to begin a rotation. And a nice front fold on her dismount. That was Kate Michelini starting off the Big Red on the balance beam. On the floor exercise for Penn, starting them off, Kirsten Belkov. Gorgeous front tumbling to open up her floor routine. Great jump combination. Gorgeous second tumbling pass. And that was Kirsten Belkoff starting off the University of Pennsylvania on the floor exercise. And next up on the balance beam for Cornell, Michaela Burton. Front aerial right into a side aerial. Very well done. Dismount, round off, 1.5. And that was Michaela Burton for the Cornell on balance beam. And this is Carly Oniki for the University of Pennsylvania on the floor exercise. Carly opens with a gorgeous double pike. Front tumbling. Round off 1.5 to lay out. Very nicely done. Fantastic routine for the University of Pennsylvania. That was Carly Oniki. And on the balance beam for the Big Red, Victoria DeMeo. Front aerial roll right into a back handspring. Nicely done. Another great combination. Beautiful. Front full dismount. That was Victoria DeMeo for the Big Red on the balance beam. And next up on the floor for Penn is Emma Davies.
Whoa. I don't know. Ooh, I found a button. There we go. I didn't even, wow. Okay, I think it's 8 minutes. Outside the snow.
Wow, Emma opens with a very high double pike. Front layout, front full. Nicely done. She gets a lot of height in her tumbling. Gorgeous double tuck to finish her routine. And that was Emma Davies for the University of Pennsylvania.
Stepping up to the beam for Cornell,
And this is Cami Whitaker on the balance beam for Cornell. Gorgeous jump combination. Nice punch front, little bit of a balance check. Flight series, oh, another fall. Backhand spring to lay out 2 feet. Just got off the side, too much to stay on. But a nice dismount. That was Cami Whitaker on the balance beam for Big Red. And this is Marissa Lattister. opens up for some very powerful front tumbling. Wow, amazing height on that double pike. Great landing too. Great routine from Marissa Lattister for the Quakers on the floor exercise.
Next up on the beam for the big red,
Regina Walton is mounting the beam for the Big Red. Gorgeous flight series, no bobbles, no balance checks there. Sassone into side aerial, very nice, nicely done. Up for dismount, cartwheel into 1.5. Very nice routine done by Regina Walton for the Big Red on the balance beam. And on the floor exercise for Penn, Sarah Knefik. Sarah opens with a 1.5 punch front. Nice front tumbling, little stumble on that landing. Sarah Knefik on the floor for Penn.
Next up on the beam for Cornell, Sydney Beers.
And Cornell's anchor on the balance beam is Sydney Beers. Nicely done. handspring to layout, step out, right on. Round off 1.5 with a gorgeous duck landing for Sydney Beers on the balance beam for Cornell. For Penn on the floor exercise, Olivia Van Horn. Oh, just not enough height to get around. Had to sit down that double tuck. Nice front tumbling. And that was Olivia Van Horn for the Quakers. Exhibitioning for the Big Red on balance beam, Savannah Coakley. Missed her combination for her flight series, so she's gonna try that again. Back handspring, layout, step out, still just a little bit off. Side aerial, pretty large balance check. And a ganger dismount for Savannah Coakley, exhibitioning on the balance beam for the Big Red. Exhibitioning on the floor for the University of Pennsylvania is Isabella Garrett. on that landing there, but otherwise, nice opening tumbling pass. Finishing with a double pike. Nicely done. And that was Isabella Garrett exhibitioning on the floor exercise for the University of Pennsylvania. And on the balance beam exhibitioning for Cornell is Eva Fair. Back handspring to tug. Had to step off there. That was Eva Fair exhibitioning on the balance beam for the Big Red. Marigold Garrett exhibitioning on the floor exercise for the Quakers. She opens with a sky-high double pike. Beautiful front tumbling. Oh, short on that dismount. Put her hands down. But overall, very nice exhibition routine from Marigold Garrett. And with that routine, it concludes our third rotation. We will step aside from Newman Arena in Ithaca, New York, and be right back. Welcome back to Newman Arena here at Cornell University, where we are in our fourth and final rotation of women's collegiate gymnastics between the University of Pennsylvania Quakers and the Cornell Big Red. Our last rotation had Penn on the floor exercise. They had a team score of 48.700. Cornell was on the balance beam and had a team score of 48.225. 3 rotations behind us, Penn sits atop with a 146.175. Cornell trailing behind with a 142.125. Penn is starting on the balance beam with Kirsten Belkoff. Handspring layout, nicely done. Switch leap to C jump. Very difficult. Round off 1.5. Oh, just a small step on the landing. But that is a great way to start off a balance beam rotation from Kirsten Belkoff. Starting off the big red on the floor exercise, Kate Michelini. Kate Michelini on the floor exercise to start off the big red. Wow, she opens with a sky-high double back in the tuck position. Beautiful front tumbling. That was Kate Michelini to start off the big red on the floor exercise. And this is Alyssa Rosen on the balance beam for the Quakers. Handspring layout step out for her flight series. Very nicely done. Nice punch front. leap into a switch quarter. Setting up her dismount. Very nice. Alyssa Rosen for the Quakers on the balance beam. And next up on the floor exercise for Cornell, Cami Whitaker. Wow, what incredible height to open up her routine. Beautiful front tumbling. And that was Cami Whitaker for Cornell on the floor exercise.
Next up on the beam for Penn, Sarah Kenneth.
And for the Quakers on the balance beam, Sarah Knefik. Back handspring, layout, step out. Very nice. Setting up her dismount, round off 1.5 twist, couple hops on that landing. Otherwise, a very nice routine from Sarah Knefik for the Quakers. Victoria DeMeo is up next on the floor for Cornell. Wow, Victoria opens up with some very powerful front tumbling. nice routine from Victoria DeMayo for the Cornell Big Red on floor exercise.
Next up on the beam, Campbell Ball.
And up next for the Quakers, Campbell Marr. Back handspring layout, small balance check, but not bad. Switch leap into a straddle quarter, nicely done. Cat leap into a side aerial, beautiful. Gorgeous stuck landing for her dismount. That was Campbell Marr for the Quakers on the balance beam. This is Alexandra Kwan on the floor exercise for the Big Red. Wow, nice double pike. Looks like she stepped out of bounds, but I'm not sure I saw a flag go up. Wow, it's a very nice front tumbling, so much power. That was Alexandra Quiana for the Cornell on the floor exercise.
Next up on the beam for Penn, Kristen Kuhn.
This is Kristen Kuhn on the balance beam for the Quakers. Back handspring and layout step out for her flight series. Oh, little balance checks there. She's covering those up well, though. Setting up her dismount, gorgeous stuck landing. Kristen Kuhn for the Quakers on the balance beam. This is Sydney Beers on the floor exercise for Cornell. She's opening with a punch front through to a double pike. So much height. Roundoff handspring, double tuck. Again, just explodes off the floor and gets tremendous height. Great routine from Sydney Beers for Cornell on the floor exercise. And up next on the balance beam is McKaylee Marr. Nice full turn. The flight series, a back handspring to layout step out. Back handsprings, full dismount. That was McKaylee Marr on the balance beam for Penn. And Big Red's anchor on floor, Caitlin Walsh. Didn't get quite all the way around on that. Had to take a knee. That is considered a fall. Roundoff handspring, double tuck, again doesn't make it around. Has to come down to her knees, again another fall. And And that was Caitlin Walsh on the floor exercise for Cornell. Exhibitioning on the beam for the University of Pennsylvania is Alicia Werland. Nice Pat Leap to side aerial. Back handspring to layout step out. A little bit of a balance check, but she stays on the beam. Back handspring to full 1.5. Nicely exhibited routine by Alicia Werland. There is one final routine remaining, another exhibition routine, Isabella Garrett. Handstand, layout step out. Unbelievable, so much difficulty, very well done. Oh, and steps off on her side aerial. Dismount, back handspring to 1.5. That was Isabella Garrett exhibitioning on the balance beam for the University of Pennsylvania. And with the conclusion of that routine, the meet is now complete. We are going to step aside as scores are being calculated and be back from Newman Arena in Ithaca, New York. Welcome back to Newman Arena here at Cornell University. The dual meet for collegiate women's gymnastics today was between the University of Pennsylvania Quakers and the Cornell Big Red. The competition has concluded and we are awaiting on awards.
The unofficial scores have been tallied. But before we announce, let's have another round of applause for today's gymnasts. Now we'll announce the scores, beginning with the top 3 finishers in each event. For vault, finishing with a 3-way tie for second, all with a score of 9.825. Kirsten Belkoff from Penn. Marissa Lassiter from Penn. And Sydney Hughes from Cornell. Finishing in first with a score of 9.875 from Penn, Olivia Van. On bars, finishing in third with a score of 9.675, Kate Nicolini from Cornell. Finishing with a score of 9.750 in second from Penn, Marissa Lassiter. And finishing in first with a score of 9.850 from Penn, McKaylee Marr. Now the scores for B. In a 4-way tie for third place, all with 9.8. From Cornell, Michaela Berger. From Penn, McKaylee Marr. From Cornell, Regina Baldwin. And from Penn, Sarah Kennedy. In second place with a score of 9.825 from Penn, Kirsten Belkoff. And finishing in first with a score of 9.925 from Penn, Campbell Ball. Now the results for the floor. In third with a score of 9.8 from Cornell, Alexandra Young. In second place with a score of 9.850 from Penn, Marissa Lassiter. And in first with a score of 9.9 from Cornell, Sydney Beers. We'd also like to recognize the scores for our 2 all-around participants today. In second with a score of 38.250, Kate Nicolini. And in first with a score of 39 from Cornell, Sydney Beers. Finally, we'd like to announce the team scores. In first place with a score of 195.250, University of Penn. And in second with a score of 191.025, Cornell. That brings us to the conclusion of today's meeting. Make sure to come and support the gymnastics team at their next home meeting. The Big Red Invitational will take place here at Newman Arena on Sunday, February 12th at 1 p.m. and will include the Brockford, Cortland, and independent gymnastics teams, along with your very own Big Red. Also put Sunday, February 19th on your calendar, as well as the Big Red will host Westchester University at 11 a.m. for their final meeting of the season. That night will also see seniors, so make sure to support Big Red seniors to be honored for the radio questions.
So, for the Ivy League Network on ESPN, I'm Jamie Jett, saying so long from Newman Arena in Ithaca, New York, where the final score is the University of Pennsylvania 195.250. Cornell University, 191.025. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streamed live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.